Hello, greetings, Mitch.
Hi, Peace. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you?
Awesome. Welcome.
Thank
From the
you.
Caribbean across the world. Welcome.
Thank you so
Love and light.
much. Excited to be here.
Awesome. All right. So we're wrapping up basically doc.PEACE, and I was here motivating, elevating, telling them, and recapping the things that we went through this morning with the other speakers. So we're here.
Wonderful.
Yes. So everybody's on point and on ball. People coming in and coming out and going as well.
Okay.
But I'm just going to introduce you and just give you the. I usually say floor, but this is, what would I say? Give you the
platform.
Space. The platform. Thank you. All right. So we have here Dr. Peace Uche. All right. He's also known as doc.PEACE, a doctor of pharmacy, transformational rhythmic speaker, and empowerment guru who has guided hundreds of women in creating a life they deserve and desire by owning their innate gifts and talents and pursuing their passions. Get it going. That's her mission, which is to help 1,000 women clearly define their purpose and confidently advance towards that purpose, and to help those 1,000 more wellness experts to create an online offer, craft their signature talk, and share their compelling message on any platform to grow their business organically. doc.PEACE envisions a world of unity and seeks to accomplish this vision by helping others shine their light. All right. Our steadfast motto is "Together we thrive." STARling, that's her nickname. STARling, darling. The platform is yours. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mitch, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm very grateful to be connecting with you at this very moment. So yes, my name is Doc Peace, also known as Dr. Peace Uche. I am indeed a doctor of pharmacy, but I'm also a transformational rhythmic speaker and an empowerment guru. So a few years ago, I realized that I wasn't fully expressing myself. I wasn't exercising all of my gifts. And this realization sparked something inside of me. It sparked me to create this brand, doc.PEACE, to inspire others to pursue all of their passions, to exercise all of their gifts and talents. And I kind of want to dive deeper into this journey of mine. Back in 2017, I was working as a full-time pharmacist. I had this great paying job working in a corporate Fortune 500 company. I had great pay. I had a great home. I had a great car, great family, great friends. Everything seemed great on the outside, but I still did not feel completely fulfilled. And I found myself in this space, in this state of unfulfillment at a wedding, and I was dressed in all gold, this beautiful, beautiful sequin gold dress. And as you know, a wedding is an event where everyone there, 100% of everyone there in attendance, is looking to put their best face forward because it's a happy occasion, right?
Yes.
But as I sat there in my gold, beautiful sequin dress, I felt like I was in a bubble looking out. I wasn't really able to fully engage because I wasn't really expressing my unique, authentic self. I felt like I was playing a role. Have you ever felt this way before?
Yes. And you feel rigid.
Rigid.
You just feel like you're just uncomfortable. You're just not.
Exactly. You're just not you. Exactly.
There.
So it's not a good feeling.
Yeah, it is.
And that's so as I sat there in this bubble of mine that I had created, this bubble of self-doubt, and I realized that I need not just to wear gold. I need not just to wear gold, I needed to be gold. I needed
Awesome.
to be a genuine, original, loving dreamer. I needed
Yes.
to be gold. I needed to take action. I needed to stop living somebody else's dream life and begin to live my dream life. And so I
Awesome. Yes.
did. I did.
Awesome. And you're shining. You're
Yeah,
doing
thank
it.
you
And
so
you have that
much.
level of fulfillment. You feel accomplished by doing you.
Yes,
Being
exactly.
you.
Yeah, exactly. And so I believe that everyone can feel this way as well. So my life's mission is to empower confidence in others by encouraging them, by tapping into their to tap into their innate gifts and talents and start expressing that. So I've worked with many coaches along the way who have helped me to get to where I am now. So I am now looking back to help others along their life road. So
Awesome.
that's what I call this journey that we're on. We each have this unique life road that we're on. So some people may walk with us a distance, but we're the only one who's been on this life road since its very existence.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
So
Thank
I want
you.
to go into thank you. Mitch. I want to
Yes,
go
you're hitting
into
all marks, man. It's as if you're speaking to me. I
yes.
need that level of fulfillment. I need to go chase that innate.
Yes. We all do. We all do. And I believe that we all are capable of, especially once we get that drive. And that drive comes from really knowing and understanding that no one is like us. No one has the unique gifts and talents that we each have. So if we're not expressing ourselves, if we're not sharing those innate gifts and talents with others in the exact way that we are capable of doing it, then it's going to go unshared. It's such a
Yes.
waste of all this talent. And so once we acknowledge that, then you know, it's like you feel like you are compelled to share that with others. Like
Yes.
so
Yes. New discovery
it's a
of
new
self.
discovery and it's
Yes.
empowering. So I want to go into more of this journey. So I was never really I never really had in mind that I was going to become a speaker. See, I was actually a shy girl with a lisp.
Oh,
Yeah. So I had to overcome my shyness and my speaking deficiency to be where I am today. In fact, my favorite place in the world when I was growing up was underneath the bed. I love being underneath the bed. If they were looking for peace, like my family would be like, "Where's Peace?" "Oh, she's underneath the bed again." Like I had a whole little bungalow down there. I had a fortress, all my
that's your
books and shell
world.
collections.
That's your world.
That was my world. And I felt safe.
Yes.
So, I mean, there are times that when my lisp comes out, it comes out a bit when I'm nervous, or times when I wondered how this shy little girl became an international speaker. But I did.
The
And
mind acting up. The mind acting up again. Managing the mind and those voices.
right? Exactly. And turning those limiting beliefs into enhancing beliefs, beliefs that will serve us, beliefs that will encourage us, beliefs that will keep us going to get it going. So I actually wrote this letter. I wrote this letter from my 9-year-old self to who I am now. So this letter was from this 9-year-old version of me, and part of it goes, "Dear future me, how did you get there from here? I've got a lisp and everyone makes fun of it. How did you possibly become a speaker lisp free? How did you get there from here?" And it goes on to talk about my hair, my singing voice, and dance moves that I used to hide. I used to hide. And then it ends with, "I'm very impressed with the woman that we've become, and I so look forward to growing up. You're beautiful inside and out. I wish I could see the beauty in me now, but I thank you, future me, for bringing it out. We're shining now. Our light has been dulled for far too long. Thanks for shining your light. Shine on. 9-year-old Peace."
Awesome. I got goose pimples, please. Darling, I got goose pimples. You say that. You hit the nail on the
Woo.
head. I was earlier about my poem, like a dub poem that I wrote Wednesday. And I used to write a lot of little excerpts and letters and poems back in the day, and I totally forgot about it until this conference. I
Wow.
tapped into self and I was like, what am I going to present though and present on? And I heard a voice say, when last have you written? And I was like,
Mm.
huh? I'm always writing. And they said, no, your poems. And I'm going to say it again before we leave so that you can oh my God, you're so hitting the nail on the head. We lost ourselves, we hide our gifts because life
Yes.
happened. Life
Right.
happened and we forget ourselves.
So true.
And that's why we're here to push ourselves forward now, to challenge ourselves and say, what is it am I hiding? What is it I'm hiding under that bushel? What is it I need to bring out? How can I better serve myself, my loved ones, the world?
Mm.
You know, the
Yes.
forgotten. See, if
Yes.
I made mention of your book, The Hidden Jewel, it's as if that jewel is hiding somewhere. We need to bring it out, bring
Yes,
it back.
we do. We need to bring it out. We need to tap into who it is at the core that makes us who we are. And oftentimes we forget about that little girl, that little boy, that child that we were before. But honestly, there's a lot of lessons that we could learn there. There's a lot of lessons that that little person could teach us. And this is a letter that I wrote that it taught me. It encourages me and reminds me of how far I've gotten on this life road. And so I read this from my past self to my present, and it inspires me even more to keep moving forward, to keep going, to keep making those forward moves intentionally. So
Yes.
it's something that I actually really encourage you to do. Write a letter. You can write it from your present self to your past self, and you can also write it from your past self to your future self. See what comes out. See what comes out in that interaction that you have within you.
Yes.
And so I also use this version, I call it a golden board. So this is actually a really good time to talk about this being the beginning of the year. So many people are familiar with this idea of a vision board. So, but this is a golden board, and this helps motivate me on the regular. So it contains images of all of my golden attributes, everything that makes me a genuine, original, loving dreamer. So,
Wow.
whatever I resonate with that makes my heart and soul light up, I place it on this board. So, it's not just my vision, it's not just my dreams, it's everything that makes me me. So,
Uh-huh.
I hang it actually adjacent from my bed. So, when I wake up in the morning, it's the first thing I see. And so, it's like, it's motivating. It encourages me to get up and say, hey, that's me. I'm me. I can do this. I'm owning all these things that make me a genuine, original, loving dreamer. And it reminds me that I'm unique, that I'm unapologetically me, and it gives me this confidence that I need to pursue my dreams day in and day out. So it's one of these things, this creation of this golden board, not just a vision board, but a golden board that I have my clients do to create a golden board, tack on your golden attributes, place it in an area where you'll see it regularly, and even wake up to it to be reminded daily that you are gold, that you are
Awesome.
gold.
A goal. You're all gold. Yes.
So,
All
Mitch,
gold.
you mentioned this poetry in this book, and that actually reminds me of this book actually that I wrote when I was 12 years old.
Yes.
And
Really?
yes, I wrote a book when I was 12 years old. I actually have it here because I ended up finally publishing it. And it's called The Midnight Show. And I wrote this book when I was 12, and it was super inspiring, and it even rhymes. It has Van Gogh inspired art. Um, but somewhere along the lines, that artist in me, the one who so openly expressed herself in this book of beautiful poetry, was that that 12-year-old girl was shut down. And that's what happens a lot. So we have all these dreams and aspirations growing up. We feel like we're more aligned with our purpose. We know what we want to do in life, but then somebody tells us, "Hey, doing art does not make no money, oh. Mm-mm. I
Exactly
needed to
so.
be a doctor. I needed to be an engineer. I needed to be a lawyer to really succeed." So, long story short, I became a doctor of pharmacy.
Mm.
And then fast forward 20 years, I'm now a doctor of pharmacy by trade. I'm now a transformational rhythmic speaker. I'm now an empowerment guru. So this goes without saying that your true self cannot maintain hidden for long. Mm-mm. It will come out, especially if you allow yourself to be true to who you are. If you allow yourself to express your innate gifts and talents, and you take the time and put in the work to rediscover your golden attributes. So those things that you were able to accomplish so easily and so fluidly, and just as a child, what were those things that you did? And so everyone was like, wow, you did that so well. How do you do that? I tried so many times and I can't do it, especially nearly as well as you can. What were those things? Those things that people commonly notice and may even still notice and compliment you on. I want you to take note, because this is the gold. This is the gold within you. Those are the things that make you gold.
Yes. Yes.
Whew.
Yes. Indeed.
So this all didn't come in one sitting. That story that I told you when I was sitting at the wedding, that was what triggered all of this transformation. But in March of 2019, that's when I really began to transition from being just a full-time pharmacist to actually becoming a soulpreneur. So I didn't know that at the time. See, you don't know what you don't know. And if you stay in one zone, you won't know the unknown. So I didn't know that I was about to go on this transformational journey at the time. But in March of last year, I was laid off from my corporate pharmacist position. Actually, March of 2019, I was laid off from my corporate pharmacist position. And so after 9 years of studying pharmacy, 5 years of working in Fortune 500 companies, managing drug formularies and all that, I was being laid off.
Yep. I've been there.
Yeah. And a lot of us have been there, especially during this time very interesting time that we're in. A lot of us have been there. And when personally, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in myself, and I was scared of what was to happen to my career. And I felt like a disappointment to my family and my friends as well. And so I had two choices. I could either start fresh at a new company and try to fit into their company culture and work my way up and all that, or I could try to build my own business from scratch. So I chose both. I took this as an opportunity to actually follow my dreams. So this is when I began my inspirational brand, doc.PEACE, in fourth quarter of 2019. And it started off as a speaking brand. I was going to speak all over the world. I was going to get paid to speak and travel all over the world, sharing the power of spoken word. But in 2020, that changed a little bit. Just a little bit. And I began to see that there was a huge need for me to speak and gain visibility by speaking on virtual platforms like this one that you're putting on today. And I also began to see a need to teach other wellness experts how they too can start an online-based business and gain visibility as well. So that's when I officially became an empowerment guru, to empower the confidence in other people to clearly define their purpose and confidently advance towards that purpose, and to live this life of time and location freedom that I built for myself and that they too deserve and desire.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
So
Yeah.
So I want to share this original quote of mine, which I call a flow verb. So my spoken word pieces, which I'll be sharing later, they're called flows because inspiration seems to flow right through me and into others to inspire them. But these little mini flows that I call a flow verb. It's like a flow proverb.
Yes.
And I want to remind everyone that no sunrise or sunset is exactly alike. See, each beam lights up the sky in a distinctive way, so shine your unique ray. So if this is you right now, if you're sitting there and you're saying this year has been quite a challenge, last year was quite a challenge, but you know that you want to enrich your personal life. You know that you want to enrich your life, your career, everything. I want to remind you that your gifts and talents are so very unique. Like I said, no one has the exact same gifts and talents and can use them in the exact same way that you can. So there was no one like you. So it's time. This is the time to harness your power, to harness that power within and begin to shine your unique ray, because no one can shine like you can. No one can shine like your particular ray. So we each have a distinct gift that we have been blessed with, and holding back from sharing this blessing that we have been blessed with, it's doing a disservice to the world. It's doing a disservice to the world, and most importantly, yourself.
Yes.
So
Powerful. Be uniquely you. Now is the time to shine.
Now is the time. There is no better day than today to start recreating yourself and to shine your unique ray.
I told them earlier in a doc.PEACE, I said, listen, this is the year of action.
This is the year.
Back into self.
This is the year.
That you have buried.
This is the year. You can do it. Everyone here can do it. Shine. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
We're called to take action this year. We're resting up.
This is the year. This is the year.
Yes. Yeah. Powerful. Powerful, doc.PEACE.
Why is this the year? That's another thing I want to go into. First of all, when you're aligned with your soul purpose, you are shining your light. And light attracts light.
Yes.
So when you're shining your light, others who are also shining see that light, and they're attracted to that vibe, to that light that you're radiating. And light not only attracts light, but it begets light. Mm-hmm. So more light attracts more light, and then more light creates more light. So it's a ripple effect. So that's one reason why we should be shining our light this year, starting this year, because we're in this really interesting time right now. We need to create more light, right? In this darkness that a lot of us are going through right now.
Yes.
So, and then second of all, when you are gold and shining your gold light, when you are tapped into what makes you a genuine, original, loving dreamer, you're looking to bring out the gold in others even more. You're not looking to shut others down. You're looking to lift others up. And it's another ripple effect. So as you shine your golden light, those who interact with you are compelled and inspired to shine their golden light.
Yes.
So what I'm getting at here is that following your dreams, shining your light, beginning now this year, and fulfilling your soul purpose, at least aligning with that soul purpose and making forward moves intentionally towards that soul purpose, that opens the door to more and more opportunities.
True.
So women in particular, we seem to subdue our dreams. We seem to push our desires down, and then also push each other down because our own dreams are subdued. But it needs to stop.
Right.
And like you said in my bio, Mitch, I envision this world of unity. In fact, that's what's behind me right now. It's a graffiti art, and if you can see the word, it says unity. Unity. So I envision us all being able to work together for the common good. But in order for us to reach this state, it takes light. In order for us to work together and not tear each other down, it takes confidence in ourselves. And when we are able to tap into what it is that makes us gold, what it is that makes us a genuine, original, loving dreamer, we are able to build the confidence to shine our light. We are able to offer up our innate gifts and talents because we now know our worth.
Yes.
We now know that we are capable, that we are worthy, that we are of value, that we have value to share. And we start to make forward moves. We start to make forward moves intentionally. We begin to plan. We begin to act. We begin to live our best lives in real time.
Awesome.
Yeah, girl. And when we shine this light, when we shine our unique light, we not only encourage others to do the same, but we build connections. We build authentic relationships. And when we realize that we can make forward moves independently. We can make forward moves. We can get somewhere a little bit by ourselves, but when we work together, we can do so much more. And that's why my steadfast motto is together we thrive. Together we thrive, united. So this is the time right now to begin to tap into your golden light so that we can all begin to work together more cohesively. Because if not, then we're going to get further and further apart. And that's not in the direction of unity. And that's where we need to be, heading in the direction of unity.
Yes. UNITY.
UNITY.
That is unity. Yes.
So now I want to take this time to really ignite that light. And I'd like to share with you one of my flows.
Okay. Sure.
So I invite everyone now to take a deep breath with me. In and out. In high school, I developed a mirror face, an expression my face would automatically fold into each time I encountered my reflection. I draw my mouth into a thin line in a subconscious attempt to hide the voluptuousness of my full lips. My friends would tease me, placing real and more often pretend mirrors in front of my face to see it contort, and each time that girl in the mirror would comply, presenting herself with my features modified. I've since realized that many of us go through life with our mirror face on, presenting a version of ourselves we want others to see until eventually our reflection becomes nothing more than a posed existence. It's exhausting. See, even though it's subconsciously done, our subconscious runs over 90% of our entire mind. So soon, that negativity that comes from masking our true selves brings forth more and more negativity and self-doubt. Why do we let ourselves tear ourselves down? It's high time we turn the conversation with our inner selves around. See, we are only as strong as our weakest thoughts. So we must strengthen our minds to welcome only positive vibes. Consider this. Next time we meet ourselves in the eyes, give a self-compliment. Speak life into our lives. The other day, I tried this. I looked myself deep in the eyes, mirror face off, with an attitude of gratitude, praising my features rather than noting my flaws. And my inner self responded, "Thank you for acknowledging my existence. It's you are intended to be. If not you, then who would you see when you looked in the mirror? It may be foggy now, but your voice will make it clear." And I said, "You're welcome."
Powerful, impactful, profound. Love it. Awesome, girl. Oh, wow. You speak directly to me a while ago. You know that, right? It's as if you were ministering to me.
Thank you so much, Mitch, for listening with your heart.
Oh my God. Heart to heart, girl. From a heart of love and light. Golden light. Golden light. STARling. That was
STARling.
so awesome. That was powerful, doc.PEACE. I love it.
Thank you so much.
My eyes are teary. Look there. Jeremy says it's powerful teary eyes. My eyes, I'm like, wow, you connected. Right to me. You're speaking to me, Doc Peace. Love it. Thank you so much for your uniqueness. Thank you so much for being you, for following your purpose. And you're really inspiring us right now. All right? You're really sending home that message. Yes. Thank you for bringing
You're
it.
you're
Thank
welcome, Mitch. Thank you. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. So, guys, that's it. We're at it. doc.PEACE, the lady that speaks of starting and shining. That's golden light. Ignite your fire. Ignite your flame. Get it back. Get it out. Get it going.
Yes.
Wherever
Get
it's
it
lost.
going. Get it
Yes.
going. That is the power word of the day. Get it going.
Get
That's the power
going.
phrase. Get it going. Get it going. So I'm actually Nigerian heritage. I don't know if you know this, Mitch, but my family is Nigerian, and I'm first generation Nigerian American. And my family mantra that helped encourage my mother to move from Nigeria to America, that helped encourage her to get her nursing degree, that helped encourage her to end up raising three children single handedly, was get it going. Get it
Get
going.
it going.
Get it going. And then
Ah,
she passed that on to me from a young age as well. Growing up, the first thing I remember ever hearing from her was get it going. And
yes.
that same phrase encouraged me to become a pharmacist, and then eventually to start this inspirational brand and become an empowerment guru. To get it going, because it's time.
It is time. The
It's
time is
time.
time
Yes.
now. The
So
time is
the
now.
time is now. So I'd like to share, for those of you who would like to connect with me, I'd like to invite those who are listening to join my inclusive community of transformation seekers and high achievers who are empowering their confidence and making success inevitable simply by getting it going. So
Yes.
every Wednesday I go live at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with these trainings on topics that you need help with right now to transform your mindset and help you level up your personal and your business life. And I also bring in guest speakers to share their expertise, to share their inspiration and their transformation secrets, how they got from where they were to where they are now.
Yes.
So this community is truly a place of connection, and it's a place of collaboration. So here you'll find a community of STARlings who are transforming into the best version of themselves and getting it going. And I would love for you to be a part of that. And you can do that by simply text live to 619-363-5490. And I'll send you the link to join. I know many of us are actually around the globe right now, so I should probably give you my WhatsApp number.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes,
that,
please.
yes, so you can connect with me on WhatsApp and text live to 909-380-2322. Again, that's 909-380-2322. And I'll send you the link to join. And you can also go directly, if you'd like, to bit.ly/join doc.peace.
Yes. It's in the chat. And
Oh,
yes.
okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Mitch. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for shining your light, your gold.
Yes. Get that light from under the bushel. It's time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to rise.
It's time.
To get going.
It's time to get it going.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Peace. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Loving it. Love you. Awesome.
Oh, you're so
we
welcome.
got a lot of nuggets. We got a lot of motivational tips. All our guests today, they said, come. They are here to help us, to love on us. Take action. They're here for us. doc.PEACE wrapping it up. And what better way to end the day? doc.PEACE. Love you, girl. Keep shining, STARling. Keep it going. Keep it coming. All right? Keep it real.
Yes,
awesome.
Shine on.
Awesome. Jeremy said, thank you for sharing your gift today.
Oh, you're welcome. You're so very welcome. Thank you for listening with your heart.
Yes. You send home that message. Yes, you did hit home. You shifted gears a while ago in us. You shifted me. All right? So whatever was missing, believe me, you send it home. Nothing is ever lacking right now. I am on my path. And I will chat to you as well soon. Thank you, doc.PEACE. Thank you so much. Well, everyone,
so welcome.
We're wrapping up now. We're wrapping up. Be sure to take out the contacts the information from the chat. We have Nilanjana's contact. We have Skip, JD, Janine, all of these profound speakers passed through. Leah, Laurie one was also placed there, even though it was a recording. We had JD, as I said before, and definitely doc.PEACE as well. They came in, they love on us. They poured into us. They just poured into us. And like I said, they just wanted us to open ourselves to receiving, right? And take action. Take action. Don't just receive and put the information aside and forget about it. It's time for us to take action. Be motivated, be dedicated, you know, push ourselves. Now is the time for a true purpose, for a true shine, to illuminate and glow. Get up, get out, and get going. All right? Thank you so much. And I have an end quote today. Thank you all for coming, my participants. Those who came in earlier and had to go, I understand. I thank you. I appreciate the love, the popping in and out. I still appreciate it. Yes. But those who stuck it out, thank you so much for being here from the beginning. We started late, doc.PEACE. It was, oh my God, we started late. I won't dwell on the negative, but eventually it flowed and it continues to flow. And that's what we're here. We're called to do. Focus on the positive. That light at the end of the tunnel. It's your light to go and get back that light. Look at that light at the end of the tunnel. You know, focus in all the chaos at that light. It's your light. It's your shine. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I love you for coming. And I'd like to end with this quotation. It says, life is one great creative manifestation. You may think you don't have a creative side, yet you don't need to be an artist to live a creative life. You are innovative and can think of new ways to do all sorts of things. Your inventive, creative side can be among family by crafting a special recipe, or at work in doing a simple change in a spreadsheet, doing it a new way. The importance of creativity in life is that it allows you to express yourself. Your self-expression is one of the greatest divine gifts you can offer the world. Express your creative side. You don't have to be an artist and drawn up that skill to tap into your purpose, your creativity. Just a simple thing as adjusting a recipe at home with the family. Another simple thing as changing up a spreadsheet that you have working on, probably Microsoft Excel at work. Just a little shift, a little tweak, still creativity. Don't compare yourself with others and hold yourself back because of that fear. Conquer that initial fear. Just start. Just make that start. Skip, tell us this morning, just start. Just try. Push yourself, my people. I love you. And from out of Jamaica, I send you a lot of love and light, a lot of love and light. And I say, just get up and get going. Get up and get going. This is the year of action. We're called to take action, and that you must get up, get going. Be sure to get your lifetime access to get the information of all it is that these speakers, they love on us with. To get all the recap and the information. There's a lifetime access. All right, go and get it. You need it. It's your treasure for life. All right, it's your step forward so that you can definitely shine. I love you all. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.